Hi, this is Vari from Scrappy Mania, and today it's going to be a quick video, and it's mainly just showing you the layout that I just completed. I was having trouble with my camera, so I wasn't able to use it in order to record the process of me making this layout, but I finalized the layout. Here it is. So the paper that I'm using, so maybe we can go over the stuff that I used. The paper that I'm using is the Super K from k&Company, and these are the papers. They're it's an old pad. I think it's like 4 or 5 years old, and it's when the pastels and kind of the pinks with greens and blue was in fashion. And it's still in fashion. It's still a current pad, but it's kind of old. So I took one of these, and the papers are very nice. I like the papers. So what I did is I used that k&Company pad. I cut some strips out of this paper, and then it comes with a word paper. You know, a lot of times you get these paper pads that have words in them. So what I did is, sometimes you don't know how to use it. So what I did is I cut out the letters from the paper, and that's what I used to do the seawheel. And then I went ahead and inked the edges and put it on my layout. Then I cut strips of this and put it on top and at the bottom. Then it comes with these. It came with this page that had 4. So let me see if I find the other page. This one. So then it came with this page with 4 squares of different papers. So when I cut half of it, so I used the bottom half, actually the top half, I cut it, and then I laid it on my page here. Okay. And then the next thing, I had these pictures that they're about, I think they're 3 or 2.5 by 3. And what I did is to kind of make like a photo strip, I just glued them down into white cardstock to make that full photo strip. And then I put an extra one over here. And then these are a stamp that I had, so I went ahead and put some circles here. And see, I like to make kind of clusters of things. So here's a journaling date. And here's another journaling. I put in the when it was taken, and a little bit of journaling from those moments. Then I'm using a lot of my old stuff. So this is something I bought a long time ago, and it's just a lot of wordings, like word stickers. So I put a lot of the word stickers around my journaling areas and around my layout. And then another thing that I use is from this k&Company Brenda Waltz alphabet, and I did not use the alphabet for here, but what I used is a lot of the little icons and the strips, a lot of these strips, and I used that strip here and the little words and icons around there. Then I made another little cluster here with my paper flower and my fabric flower. And then these letters are from an old Sissic alphabet set, Sisslets, and it's called Script, and I don't even know if it's still available. This is very old. So I used that to create my lettering here, San Antonio. And that's pretty much it. It was a real quick page, and I hope you liked it, and I hope I have inspired you to kind of create your own page and use this sketch to make your own interpretation of my layout. Thank you for watching. Bye.